Hello everyone and welcome back to Pilot Go. Today we're going to talk about private pilot's license and what involves in private pilot license and what sort of stuff items you need for your private pilot license. So firstly, the most important stuff that you will need is the pilot's logbook. So this is the logbook I use. It's a police logbook, and as you can see, my the first page of my logbook. Then over here about 16-17 hours I got my first solo, and right now I'm on about 22, so about 30 hours. And a quick tip from me, when you're filling out your logbook, is make sure that you fill out in decimals like I've done over here like I've done 0 0.9, 1.0, 0 0.8, 0.5. This is just easier when you add up, because if you try and add up in hours and minutes, you need to do it by yourself. You can't do it via calculator. It's just too complicated. And 6 minute is equal to 1 decimal, so you can easily add it up or divide if you need to. The second most thing that you will need is the kneeboard. So this is the kneeboard that you put it on your knee, so it just straps down on your knee, and then you can easily write down if you need to write down anything. So this is the pilot log. I will show you on the video how I fill out my pilot log. This is if you're going from one place to the other, like from Elstree to Tor Western, like I'm doing right now. Then you will need one of this. Over here I have a pen and a pencil. Pencil if I need to make a correction, and I always use pencil in pilot log because there's going to be at least one mistake on your pilot log. And pen if I need to write more important stuff, then I use pen. If we open it up, then here is the checklist that you will also need. This is the checklist of Cessna 1552 that I use. So if you just open it up, it's got preliminary, in cabin, external, and then it goes like all the way till emergencies if you need to if you want, as you can see. So you will require this when you're doing your pilot training. This is the chart that I use. You can see there's London Heathrow right here. I'm based at Elstree, so Elstree is right here. So this is the line that I drew. So I I'm planning my navigation flight to Western. So what I did was, let me just show you quickly. So what I did was I planned from Elstree here to Tor Western, which is over here. And when you're doing your PPL, make sure that you you physically make a line on your chart, because you can always rub it out. But with this line, you can see that you have to be south of Amersham or Chesham. So you can, so if you're north of Amersham, then you know that you need to correct to south of Amersham. So it's just easier to see and spot out your mistakes if you make any. And these are the clips that I use. They're just like really handy for me, because when you like take the chart out, it's going to be all messy, and this like keeps it in place. So opening up the kneeboard, I have the show you quickly. So here I have made the aerodrome chart. So this is the Elstree's aerodrome chart. So if they tell me at taxify Alpha and Delta, then yeah. If I don't know where that is, I just look it up to see where I am and where that is. This is the circuits chart that you will require as well. So this is the basic standard circuits that Elstree uses. So this is I have made the overhead joins. So when you're coming in or going out of the airport, you will need the overhead joins to actually like join in the airport. So I struggled a lot with the overhead joints, how to do them, and what, like, how I just got confused with overhead joints. So I just made this. So if I just come out, so if I come from this side, then I go on the threshold of 0.8, descend, no, not descend, go back to 2.6 and then descend to that side and then join the normal circuit here. So it just made me, so this is the 2.6 left. If you have the same runway, then feel free to copy this. 2.6 left, 2.6 right, then this is the 0.8 left and the 0.8 right. The next thing is that if you have an empty slot, try and cut some papers out and just fill in blank papers over here, as I've done over here. Because say if you like lost paper from here and you need to write down something important, and then you can just like pull out the paper and put it in there. Right. The next thing that you will need is, as I said, the palette log. But this old sheet just contains sheets of palette log. And then I'll show you in another video how I fill out my pilot log, so don't worry about that. So when planning navigation flights, you will need the CRP1 flight computer. So here's the computer. So this is the wind, and this is how strong the wind is. I'll show you how I do the when I show you how to do the pilot log, I'll show you how I do the calculation as well. So here you can do the speed, distance, time, and then how much, what time you're gonna be there, what wind you're gonna encounter, and how many gallons of fuel you will need. So that's the flight computer. Then I've just bought one of this. It's a cover for this is my thing that I use for the medical certificate. So this is my medical certificate. As you can see, I folded it in nicely and I've put it in here in this book, so I know where it is, and I carry it all the time with me in case if I need it. The next thing you will also need is the, looks like a protector, but it just, so if you place this on a chart like this, so this is used when you do your navigation. So if you place this on a chart like this, then you get the heading that you're gonna go. So say for instance this, you'll get this heading, then it's just to calculate the heading. This is to calculate how many miles it is. So from say from Princess Risborough to Elstree is about 18 miles. So just calculate how many miles it is. The final thing that you need is the headset. If your school doesn't provide you with a headset, then I prefer you buy one. I have my own one from police as well. So this is the headset that I use from police. They're just like more comfortable and cheap to buy. In the headset as well, I have 2 pens in case if I've lost all my pens from my Kneeboard, then I have, this is the backup for that to use. So the way I did this, so I bought the this is the bag that I use to store my stuff. I went on eBay and then I looked up for the private pilot license, and it came up with all the stuff such as so I clicked on one website, and so I found out that they sell everything that you need. So the chart, the Kneeboard, the pilot logbook, the pilot log, this one, the flight computer, all the stuff for about £300 with the headset and all the books that you need to revise from. I'll list down the books that you need to revise from, so have a look at it. And yeah, that's it. Yeah. So this is one of the so this is one of my pilot logs that I use, as you can see here. So here is Farnborough radar, what I need to say to them. I've highlighted the important frequencies in case if there is any emergency during the flight. Here's all the basic information, and here's like the headings that I need to take when I'm at the checkpoint. I'll make another video on how I fill out the pilot log, and yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.